Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is November 25th, 2025, and I have a message and energy transmission for you today, because today is what I call Energy Tuesday. If you don't know me, I'm Mel. I channel messages, I read energy, I remote view, and do all sorts of things. If you're interested in a personal reading or energy work, please feel free to check out my link tree for more information. Before I begin with today's message and energy transmission, though, I want to share something with you that I received this morning. This is not normally what I share, and I was really contemplating on not doing so. However, I was reminded that awareness at this stage is more important than shielding people's sensitivities, if you so will. And you know what? I agree. But nonetheless, what I'm about to tell you is not a prediction. It shouldn't be taken as such. I don't make predictions, but I'm just simply sharing what it is that I was shown, and you make with that information what you will, okay? So the first image I was given was from Kali, the Hindu goddess Kali. So she's the one who came to me and provided me with an image of what I call, or what I perceive to be, the stock market. Okay, now when I say perceived to be, is I saw like little, like stock market, like little graphs and things of that nature. And I saw people holding their heads as in they were upset about something. So what does that mean? Does that mean the stock market's going to crash? I don't know. Does that mean it's something about the financial system? I don't know. We have heard many things, right? Anyway, I wanted to share that with you. Again, this is not a prediction. So just use that and make with that info what you will. The second image I was given, and that was very interesting. It wasn't given to me by Kali, but it was given to me nonetheless. And that was of a spaceship, huge spaceship, hovering close over, the continental US. That's all I will say. Now, here's the thing. Normally, I would be excited about this, right? I'd be like, yay, they're here. All of us kind of want that. But when I first saw it, I immediately knew something was off. And I'll tell you why. Because the energy coming from this perceived spaceship that I was shown was off. It was just like, oh, what is that? As an energy worker, I am extremely sensitive to, ill intent and just darker energy. And that was not what I've seen before from other galactic brothers and sisters and family, So I started to dig a little more. I tuned in a little bit more, and to say the least, what I was shown was that spaceship that gave me the ickies was not real. It was a hologram. And this hologram was not projected with good intentions. In other words, there were the individuals who did this had some sort of agenda that was not for the highest good of humanity. Let's put it there. So. Why am I telling you this? Well, is there going to be a hologram hovering over the continental US or anywhere else? I don't know. But could it be? Absolutely. Okay. So I want you to use your discernment, right? If it feels off, if you see something like this, if it feels off, it likely is off. Okay. I think they're kind of wanting to make us aware that maybe those who still kind of trying to keep us from expanding or trying to do their best, to delay things, are still working on stuff like that. Okay. So that's how I take it. I'm not worried, but I just wanted to share that with you. That said, let's get to today's message and energy transmission. Whoever's coming through, whatever they have to say. Okay. So let's do this. Michael, Archangel Michael. Oh, okay. I'm targeting your solar plexus. Give me all your doubts about what it is that you wish and deserve. Give me everything that is holding you back from experiencing the life you wish. Allow yourselves to stand tall, to know you are worthy in every way of what is waiting for you and what you have always desired for abundance, prosperity, and all that is always there for you to reach and be part of, as long as you believe let go of the expectations from others, for they do not reflect who you are and what you are capable of. Let go of expectations you have for yourself, for they are based upon your own experiences and those with others. Be free from the need to exceed your own capabilities, for your capabilities as a human are far more than you give yourself credit for. Recognize your potential. Do not compare yourselves to others, for they too have their own journey and path which leads them to their highest potential. Recognize you are unique in every way. You are worthy. You do not have to become someone or something to prove your worthiness. Remember, you are divine. Remember, you are here in this place, in this human world, with purpose. And that purpose is to know you are worthy. That purpose is to remember you are divine. Archangel Michael targeting your solar plexus today. Speaking of worthiness and having me pull some stuff. Coincidence that we're targeting that particular part today? Probably not. I don't believe in coincidences. Again, whenever I come on here and do these energy work transmissions or energy work healings, whatever you want to call it, right? It is whatever the collective needs at that very moment. Now, obviously, it is very clear that you can only pull so much from a collective. That's why if you feel as though you're still struggling with unworthiness, you may have some additional energies or thought forms that are preventing you from experiencing the life that you desire. That said, let me know what you think about today's message. And as always, stay tuned for more. Bye.